All right, hello everyone. Today we are talking about market data. I have been able to generate a whole bunch of market data for people to use, and I'm happy to share it with you, and I'm excited, and I'm going to tell you about the process. But first, let's just take a look at it. So, right here, this is systemscapital.net, right? This is my website here, and we can just take a look at market return statistics. This is updated daily through an automation process that I made, and I'm really excited to share. So this is just, large cap company, split between a whole bunch of different things, distribution statistics. We got average, standard deviation, median, mode, max, min, kurtosis and skewness. So we can take like the median daily return. Let's filter out young company. We're seeing that SanDisk is performing really well, on the median. The average, I prefer median over average because this median is a little bit less focused on outlier days. So if you just want like a stable performing, I go for median rather than average. But SanDisk is still high as can be on the average daily return. That's awesome. It's also probably super high on standard deviation. It is. So you can also look, sort ascend. First Energy has a low standard deviation. Now that's really good. We're also seeing a lot of these energy companies falling down there. Coca-Cola, which is interesting because yesterday, oh, interesting, negative standard deviation. Don't mind that. That might be true. I don't know. But we're going to min, right? Then you can see which company has the lowest minimum return, but also which company has the highest minimum return. Uh, so on Coca-Cola's worst day throughout the year, they only lost 2.5%. That is pretty stable. And that's why some people like Coca-Cola, especially for a dividend company. Max, you get it. Paramount Skydance had a 36% day this year. That's insane. Pinnacle West, their max day was 2.6. That's horrendous. And their minimum day was 2.7. Anyway, so that's that. This is daily market statistics. This is on systemscapital.com. Go check it out. Right now, I am paywalling this page. It's $10 a month, but I'm going to be adding tons of different stuff. We already have a few things on here. Market company data is free. Now, this is just market cap. This is shares outstanding. We got price, headquarters, and industry. This is performance since last close. This gets updated at 6:35 a.m. every day. So I think that this is probably gonna change at some point. But this is just from close yesterday. Where is it at now? So today, this morning, we're seeing that Seagate had the biggest increase. So we can Seagate is STX, right? Yeah, STX stock. And so, yeah, boom, just at, early this morning, it was high up there. Um, so that's what this is checking. Yeah, and this is free. So I'm just going to be slowly adding different things. I've also got my investment journal and my investment thesis. These are just kind of the things that I've been writing about. I need to do a little bit better at writing. As you probably saw in the last video, I've been doing trading challenges and I've been doing whatevers. What am I even talking about? Trading challenges and posting on Seeking Alpha. I stopped posting on Seeking Alpha because I want to focus on this. So this is where all my stuff will go. I've got a couple of articles that I need to add, and I'll probably separate this, but go subscribe. It will help me out a ton. It's $10 a month right now, but I'm gonna be adding tons of stuff, and all ready for data. I've got a forecast table that I'm going to be adding here pretty soon, so look out for that. And I'm going to be adding tons more research here in the coming weeks. And then I'm just going to continue growing it. So please, please go subscribe over there. The link's in the description, systemscapital.com. Sorry, systemscapital.net. What am I saying? Um, Now, as if you're interested in the tech stack at all, we're gonna talk about that a little bit. So, we're gonna hop over here. So, generally, I make HTML files. That's kind of how I made the website. But that is changing because I needed to, have user information and a paywall and that sort of thing. So I really had to learn about dynamic websites, and that was a struggle. That was different than static websites. So what I did is I made this Next.js project, which I then made a migration file for. So I'm over here and I can just update my site keywords. I can update like my page registry and that sort of thing. Easily change things. I might make this available in the future, but as of right now, it's just for internal use. And yeah, and so this has been really helpful. And then this runs and then it creates pages based on the description and everything, the meta tags, and I make all this, and then I make a data table or whatever it is, and then that gets deployed. I don't know, whatever. That gets sent out onto the main website, systemscapital.net. So, yeah, this is just my landing page right now, and that's kind of where a lot of my focus has been, data and tools, data more. Haha, ooh, hey, hey. Yeah, go subscribe. It will help me out just so much to help me continue doing this more. Um, and lots of good stuff on its way. So, go check that out. Even if you just use the free stuff, that's what it's there for. Learn about the market cap changes for each company. Yeah. So that's what this week has been. Highly recommend go use this. As you saw, highly functional, highly useful for any sort of investing that you might be doing. And yeah, it's good fun. And so I'm gonna be here. This is where most of my updates are gonna go. I'm probably not gonna do the April trading challenge because I just want for CME. There is one, but I want to focus on this, so I'm gonna just be adding more. So go subscribe over there. Systemscapital.net, systemscapital.net, systemscapital.net. Also, just continue, watching these videos. It's a huge help. Share this. Talk about investment discussion in detail in the comments. I don't know, whatever. Message me. Who cares? Yeah. All right. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.